Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a little while, hasn't it? Hello and welcome to another LEGO Star Wars live stream. Today we're going to be doing something that I probably should have done about 3 months ago, maybe, which is getting rid of that. Yeah, Kamino, remember that? It sure was a thing that happened. You can see here, this music's already way too loud. I can tell it's going to get on my nerves. There we go. Shut that down a little bit. But yeah, as I said, you can see that Kamino is not in its normal state. It's not on the blue base. It doesn't have the podiums. This is not going to be the particular section I'm going to be attacking first. What I'm attacking first is in this box here. If I open this up for you, we can have a look and see exactly what's inside. In there, you can see is basically most of the podiums and the platforms. That's what we're doing today. We're gonna the goal is to empty this box, and then depending on the music's still way too loud, and then depending on how much time we've got left, I'll see if I want to do anything else. There we go. That's a bit quieter. But yes, let's give a warm welcome to everyone in the chat. Who have we got today? Hello, Tuscan. Hello, Mike Marin. And hello, British Waffle Productions. Pleasure as always. Nice to see the familiar background. Yeah, I'm in my normal room for this stream because I need to get rid of Kamino, and Kamino is here. Hence, I'm here. But yeah, today is going to be can we lob British Waffle? Oh, there's an edit. He shall destroy willingly or unwillingly. Speaking of that, here's what's left of it. I do still need to destroy this as well. So that's what remains of it. So that's... We'll get to that a little bit later on. But yeah, let's just get straight into destroying, and we'll have a little chat about things, shall we? Because it's been a while. So we've got these couple of main podium sections. So we'll shut these down, move this over here, and get to breaking. Because that's just going to be the plan for today, you know? Just simple stuff. Just bashing against the table. Maybe later, because I don't want to lose all the pieces to him or destroy it. But yeah. We've got some very exciting news coming up on the channel, which should be relatively soon. I'll move this down a little bit so you can see what I'm actually doing or working on or destroying. I'll destroy over here so it's a bit easier for you. So we're going to have a snot brick pile, a tile pile, a filler brick pile, and then the actual useful stuff's tile. Yeah, and that's being... Because I'm destroying Kamino now, probably means that there's something else which is going to have to take its place. And now I hear you ask, what is that thing which shall be replacing Kamino? Well, of course, that would have to be a brand new building series. And then the next question would be, what is the building series going to be about? And my answer to that question would be, I have not kept that secret whatsoever. So, and then the other question would be, when does the building series start? And the answer to that is, as soon as I can get rid of Kamino. Hence, we are destroying Kamino today. And I thought I might as well do it live, because it's been a bit of a while since I did a live stream, and just thought I'd say hello to all of you lovely, lovely people. It's about... Isn't it just Mike and Marin? I learned very quickly that such words, some people simply cannot handle that power very clearly based on the votes I got, which were entirely unjust, but that's a question and that's a topic for another day. Some people just don't like a good song when they hear it, a good number. Orto Plutonia, no. British Waffle Productions, you must know what it is. I've mentioned it 1,000 times. If not, you just have to wait and see. The announcement should be this weekend. Probably Saturday, but if I have to push it back, it might be Sunday. So, yeah. Finally getting back into that YouTube grind, which it's been too long. You have forgotten. Oh, it'll be extra exciting then for you. And welcome Kamino Delta to the stream as well. Right, okay. So that's the first one down. This is going to be half me breaking things apart and then half me sorting things away. Put that over there. Because I've got a lot of stuff to get broken down. So let's hope this doesn't take ridiculously too long. Although I have a feeling it may take a little bit. Sam Stream indeed, the Brick Council, welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's been too long and I thought time to get rid of Kamino because I may or may not have a new building series coming to replace it very soon. You've got a memory like one of those things with the holes that filter. I think what a sieve. Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't have very good memory myself. Sam, when's the rematch? The rematch for what? There we go. I probably should have got a brick separator for this if I'm deciding to take all this apart. But you know me, I'm never prepared for a live stream. As I frantically try and look around to see one, but none can be found. Hence, we'll keep using our fingernails. New series, that's hype indeed. It should be starting. My goal is to have it begun by the end of January. I basically need to get rid of this and then I can start it. So hopefully by the end of January I can get it gone. That's what I'm looking at currently. TBC on top. I'm not sure what that means. Let's keep building and breaking. I can't. Yeah, no idea how long this is going to take me. Hopefully it's not a ridiculous amount. Me v you. You v me at what? Building? We already did that. Sam, besides yourself, who do you think should have won the competition? Well, thank you very much for putting in that little pre-thing. My gotta say the Garfield was pretty good. No, I think that it's a good question. I said in the finale that I wanted Master Mox to win because he was the only person in the finale that had not beaten me. So I thought, oh, of course. Yeah. So yeah, he was probably my my personal favorite to win. And even if he didn't, I thought what he put out was still a very good mock. And at the end of the day, that's what's most important. And then besides that, of course, I wanted Republic Studs to win because he was clearly the best mock builder there by some margin. Don't worry, it was a joke. TBC is the best, basically. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what you mean. That's a very wholesome opinion, Sam, but everyone knows it's not winning. It's that winning's all that matters. Yeah, but see, sometimes the best mocks were not the ones which won. Without speaking too far out of line, I believe that Perhaps. How can I put this without getting in trouble? Let's just say that certain contestants, not naming any names, had biases in favor of them, and certain other contestants had biases against them from certain members of the chat and based on their respective size and following. Therefore, people got sympathy, people got too much praise, and then some people were terrified of a great mock builder coming through and smashing the competition for the second time. But as I said, we won't talk about that. The truth reveals. No, it's all fun and games. And I think it's the case that I understand why people would not want to. I should really just stop talking. The farmer Matthew Derbyshire, welcome to the stream. I don't think I've seen you here before, so hopefully you're doing well. Do a Lego cover. What does that even mean? I know what the song is, but I don't know how to do a Lego cover of it. I've got 8 pages of physics to do for first period tomorrow. Have fun. Wow, that was very diplomatic until the end. I'm all about diplomacy. You know that. But let's just say that when the third competition comes around, and then a third winner is announced, because there won't be any previous winner because the chat doesn't like that, then I fully believe there should be a Champions of Champions stream, and then we can see where the biases lie. Because there can no longer be the excuse we don't want the same winner twice because everyone's already won it before. And that's and then we leave it at there. Who is the true best mock builder? As I said before, not salty in the slightest. Welcome to Cartoon Stop Motion Videos. Welcome to the stream. Now I'm new. I usually watch SW Bricks and Figs. I'm good. Yourself? Well, thank you very much. Good to see you found a much better YouTube channel. I'm just kidding. No. SW and I just like to make fun of each other quite a lot of the time. He's still going. Of course I am. I'll never stop. I'll never stop until I seize that victory. You never know. Sam's saying this. He might not even be in the next one. I don't know if there's point in me competing in the next one because the same thing will just happen. You know what? I might sit out of the next one and just watch the competition unfold, see who my favorite is, not have any biases based on who had previously done better than me, and then we'll just see. Owen's Bricks, are you going to be reenacting the Bad Batch? I technically already have reenacted the Bad Batch in this Kamino mock, which I'm currently ripping to pieces. So there is a finale, a big video on my channel for that, if you'd like to see it. But no, my next mock will not be Bad Batch themed. In fact, it will not be prequels themed at all. To give some more slight hints to our mock, which everyone already knows, but you know. How dare you, SW's great. Started at 5 stars, now 4. I'll leave a review. Well, thank you very much. Glad I didn't go lower than that. I love the timing of SW's new army video less than a week after roasting him for it. Yeah, that was great. I remember a specific point in history where SW would release a new army video like every 3 weeks or something, which became just really funny over a long period of time. And then he didn't do one for like 8 months, but yet we still say he does one every week. And now that he does actually do one, it makes it even funnier. As the legend says, it's about drive, it's about power. Of course it is. That may have also harmed me in the first round. You've got to get people's good sides early, otherwise they will hate you the entire time. For some people, it's just the hair color. That's all it needs. And then that led to quite the chat. Welcome to That Lego Space Fan. I'm not sure if I said hello to you already, but if not, hello. We'll get ready. We're going to get 5 army videos in the next 3 weeks. Woohoo! Sam as salty as salamiaki. I don't even know what that is. I'd say I'm about as salty as a bag of salt. I'll be honest. What's the point in lying? To say that I'm not competitive would be an absolute lie. Hence why I like to enter mock competitions and usually do pretty well on them, except if they're biased against me. I should really stop talking about it, but I somehow can't. So I'd like to say we'll move on to something else, but I can't think of what to move on to. Why is it so hot in this room? Is that a brick separator? Oh my gosh. We found some brick separators. That should be quite useful. Yeah, let's put that down in there. So yeah, no idea how long this stream's going to be. There was one point where I was tempted to title it "The Stream Ends When That's Gone," but I thought that might be a little bit hasty. Do a review of the Roxverse in Face Off. Well, if you know that we don't do reviews on this channel, that is typically only reserved for Lego sets. So if we'd like to review music as a little bit of a side gig, a one-time only gig, I must say, we might do that a little bit later. Has anyone ever done a Dathomir mock with the Night Sisters, as I haven't found one? Not to my knowledge, and that's probably because there hasn't been official Night Sister minifigures, but that'd be a good idea for someone. Nalhutta flashbacks. Yeah, exactly. Let's the thing is, with Nalhutta, when I destroyed that was a case of me like drop testing it, which in hindsight is the worst thing you can ever do to a mock, because it scratches all the pieces beyond belief and makes it exceptionally difficult to sort at the end. I had a giant tub that had Nalhutta in it for the best part of 6 months, I want to say, that I just didn't sort because I couldn't be bothered to until I needed the pieces for something else. So with Kamino, I'm going to be a little bit more careful with what I do and just break it more simply. These pillars were built very thick, I must add. The fan. We don't talk about that live stream, Rich Ruffle Productions. You know we don't talk about that live stream. Oh my gosh, that was one of the low points of the entire channel. If the pikes aren't as badass in the Boba Fett series as they are in the Clone Wars, I'm gonna throw hands. Should we talk about Book of Boba Fett? How many people in here have not seen it yet? Well, we could discuss the first 2 episodes, but how many people have not seen the 3rd episode yet? Just drop Kamino, then there should only be 1 stream. But this it's not just a destruction stream, it's also a destruction and sorting away stream. Hence just dropping it, it probably won't break as much as you think it would, because it is quite sturdy around the back. So you never know. Well, yeah, I'd be interested to know what your guys' thoughts of Book of Boba Fett are, if you'd like to put them in the chat. I will have a little read of them in a second. Here we go. Here's my big bag of filler brick. Just grab that and put this in here. Okay, there's 2 people that haven't seen the 3rd episode. Okay, we won't discuss that one. That's fine. I've watched all of them. They're really good. Who is that Wookiee though? Don't understand what he was put in for. His name is I mess it up every time I try and pronounce it. His name's Black Kirsten or something like that. Basically they say that he's a gladiator, but I think he's like just like a bounty hunter warrior type guy. Yeah. But he's very cool. Super praying to anything that we get a minifigure of him, because I desperately want one. I just think that would look really, really cool if we got a minifigure of him. Episode 2 was perfection, though. Chrysanthemum. Yeah. Oh, and I've just broken one of the handles from my filler bag. Things we love to see. Oh, and there goes my light as well. Perfect. It's going well. Damn, that's fine. Let's talk about 1 and 2 then. How about those Tuskens? They're pretty cool. Hot take, the Tusken. I personally find Tusken Raiders kind of boring because they just do the same scream noise again and again and again, and that's kind of it with their characters. So I personally don't find them particularly interesting. I want to say something, but can't because it's about episode 3, so I don't want to spoil it. Yeah, there's 2 people in the chat who haven't seen it yet, so I'd stay away from that one. But as far as the other 2 episodes go, I like them enough. I'm personally not a giant fan of the flashbacks, just because I feel it's something that we've already seen before. Like, it's not particularly interesting, whereas following present day Mando, I think, is much more exciting and interesting. But that's just my opinion. They should have done more with the sign language stuff. Yeah, I think so. A driving power social constructs. Of course they are. Put the sign language in solar holograph. Same scream noise. My left foot. No idea what you're talking about, if I'm honest. Wire these back into here. Yeah. But I think the thing I want to happen the most in the show currently is for Fennec Shan to get a little bit more development, because I don't know anything about her character other than she's just with Boba Fett. So I'd like her to do a little bit more. So that's just me. Welcome, Commander Rookie, to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. No, welcome Sea Dragon spell. Don't destroy it, please. Are you going to destroy it? It unfortunately has to be destroyed, just because I need the pieces for other things, and also I need the space that it sits on, because Kamino does take up a lot of space in this room, and I need that space. Hence, it has to go. But that's just part of the Lego process. No matter how good something is, it will need to be defeated and destroyed in the end, most of the time. Helograph is the mirror thing, and my left foot is similar to my... Okay. Maybe you should do something new with the pieces of Kamino. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Where did I put this? Leave that down there. I don't think this is a spoiler, but the thing I don't want to see the most is for those stupid space teenagers to die off because they're cringe. Yeah, I agree. This isn't a spoiler, but I'll just say there's a chase in episode 3 of Book of Boba Fett that's potentially one of the worst chase sequences I've seen in a Star Wars movie. Probably the worst, or show, or Star Wars media. There's something about it that made it feel like all of the vehicles were going ridiculously slowly, but it was still supposed to be high tension and action packed. It just felt like they were old nanny's mobility scooters, which I found unintentionally funny. I would say episode 1, I wasn't expecting the Pikes to be in it. Never watched the trailer, so they might be on it. I don't think the Pikes were in episode 1, were they? I think it was just episode 2. Let's do this. Send Kamino to the great beyond. Indeed. Welcome Coconut Bricks Productions to the not Coconut Bricks Productions, Coconut Bricks Studios, sorry, to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well, man. But yeah, it's finally time to get rid of Kamino. It's been long enough. I saw your story the other day, or it might have even been today, of part of your Kato Neomoidia bridge falling down. Gave me some interesting flashbacks to when my podiums would fall every single week on Kamino. So definitely felt for you there. That chase was horrendous. Yeah, it was not good. But I must say, again, to not spoil, the other action sequence of the episode was very good. So you do have something to get excited about for the next episode. You love the speeders in episode 2, though. Oh, it's not those speeders, British Rock Productions. There's different ones that were introduced. You'll see. Episode 2, episode 1, watch them the same day so you get confused. That's alright, no worries. One of those falling was my fault, and I feel a part of Kamino now. It wasn't your fault. The way I laid the ship on top of Kamino was not sturdy at all. It was just annoying. Dude, for real, I was just gonna say that Broken Kato City had serious Kamino vibes. Yeah, it definitely reminded me of that. Actually, it felt like it was going on and on for so long. I know what you mean, for sure. Alright. Speaking of your ship, let's destroy that next. Let's pull all these off. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the Kato Neomoidia series. I'm really excited to see that finished. I love how you've got the drab or like dark tan walls, and you'll have this really bright centerpiece to it with all the gold. I think it'll look really cool when it's done. The chase scene, no. Road rage scene, yes. Oh, SW's gunship as well. That gave me more vibes of when I destroyed my own M5 gunship. But yeah, I know what you mean for sure. Yeah, your baby's gone. Sorry about that. Had to be done. Sometimes you just forget how many pieces go into these builds. And my next large-scale build, I'm hoping to be... It should be over twice as big as Kamino was. My plan is for it to be 8 grey base plates. It might be 6, but I'm thinking it might be closer to 8. It needs to be quite big for what I plan to do on it. It's definitely going to be my biggest mock project to date, so I'm very excited about it. And again, starting very soon-ish. That doesn't make much sense, but you know what I mean. Very soon-ish. There we go. Brown. You're going to finish episode 3 of Boba today. Really liking the series so far, minus Boba's new posse. Yeah, and I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. So that needs to go there. Actually, those can be the same pile because it's the same pieces. He's finally destroying it. I am indeed SW Bricks and Figs. Welcome to the stream. It's been long enough, and as you know, I've got something that needs to be taking up a lot of space relatively soon coming up. Hence, this needs to go, and hence, I'm now destroying. But yeah, hopefully you're doing well, and hopefully glad to see you got an army video out today. It's been too long, I must say. But no, I'm sorry. Yeah. Hopefully you're doing well. Will the Clone Trooper segment come back again? It might do. It might do. Yeah, why not? It won't be called the Clone Trooper segment. It'll be called the Stormtrooper segment, which is going to be a bit different. Hence, it's it really has. Don't worry, there's more where that came from. Let's go. No worries. What you're up to? Oh, that's not for me. Sorry. But yeah. So there's another hint. It will include stormtroopers quite heavily because it is Imperial based, but not original trilogy. Woohoo! What will it be? Everybody already knows, but I'm gonna keep it a surprise anyway. Put those there. Those there. Yeah. Why can't I find... Anyway, we were just talking about Book of Boba Fett without spoilers in the latest episode. Yeah, I'd probably call it my least favorite of the 3 so far. Generally speaking, maybe, yeah, probably, but it's not dreadful. I mean, I don't think any of the new Star Wars shows have had anything. Well, the Bad Batch had the odd dud episode, but yeah, there's nothing that's been really bad released in the TV stuff yet. I don't think. Well, then again, there's also Visions, if you count that. I never even... I to this day have not finished Visions. I got like 5 of the shorts in, and which I kind of enjoyed it as well, Visions, because it was quite different. But then I just stopped, and I have not been bothered to get back to it. And there you go. It does have some good bits. I think there's one scene in the episode that's probably the best thing that's come out of Book of Boba Fett so far in its whole. But I think the rest of the episode around it is not great. Yeah. But if you want to hear more about my spoiler thoughts on the Book of Boba Fett, make sure to tune in tomorrow at 11 p.m. UK time, not on my channel, on my friend's Planet Tech's channel, where we will be discussing the episode with, I think SW's maybe going to be there, and then maybe some other people as well. I'm not sure who yet, but that should be fun. And I will explain which scenes I meant. When's the next SW answers? Oh yeah, I need to ask you a couple of questions on that. I don't know why I even said that. There has been one thing I've been thinking about quite a lot, SW, is that if it's been so long since I've actually streamed that I haven't actually mentioned a lot of stuff recently. But on the 13th of February of this year, I am planning to go to my first Lego convention. Woohoo! I've been wanting to go to one for so long, but there's finally one near enough to me that I can actually go to it, which will be the London Brick Festival. So I'm very excited to do that. SW will also be there. One thing which I have not been sure about SW is if you want me to call you SW when we're there, or if I need to call you, if you want me, or if you'd prefer me to call you by your actual name. Because I'm not sure if people would find it weird if we were just walking around and I just out loud called you SW. I feel like that would be a little bit strange. But we'll see. Cool. Also, Sam, when the pig backed the thing, what was your thoughts on that scene? Trying to stay away from spoilers there, but that was the scene which I said, I meant by was the highlight of the show so far. I'm so hyped. Need to book my train. You can go with my real name, TBF. I don't really mind. Do you want me to say Sam or NTSS? See, most people in chats just call me Sam anyway, so I think it'll just be fine. Because, yeah. But yeah, I'm happy to go by Sam. But yeah. If you want your real name, that's cool. Sounds good. There's some things I don't like about Book of Boba Fett so far. I've enjoyed it as much as Season 1 of Mando. Yeah, I think that's a fair place to put it. Yeah, I'd probably put it on the same level as Season 1 of Mando. The odd rocky section here or there, but overall still pretty good. Yeah. And you agree. Nice one. And welcome Cosmic and Bricks Block Studios. Hopefully you're doing well today. I just went into Arsted's stream and he was showing off a signed picture of Ben Shapiro. I like the stream better. Well, that sure is something. Yeah. Unfortunately, you won't be seeing anything like that over here. Very sorry about that. When I meet TBC, I will only call him TBC. Yeah. SW, I enjoyed your cinematic vid the other day. Great work with the footage. That's another thing which I still need to post. I did record a cinematic of Kamino about 3 months ago, but I just have not put it out yet. So I will release that quite soon because I might as well. I could put that up as like a goodbye to the mock before I start the next one. Oh dang, Sam, you're blessed by 2 big YouTubers in the chat. Yeah, I know. The Brick Council and Coconut Brick Studios. Would you believe it? And then there's also that guy as well, who we won't mention. I'm sorry. What's Sam's favorite sandwich? A sandwich. That's a very good joke, Mike Marin. I've got to say, I'm very impressed by that. And welcome, Red Carnage, to the stream. Good to see you here, man. I'm currently just taking apart my big Kamino mock. So hopefully that'll be interesting enough. But we're just chatting and having fun, really. Let's scroll down. Oh. Yeah. Not quite sure where this SW guy is mod and not Coconut. Never heard of him. Yeah. The other guy, he's basically been hanging around for a long time, and he's just like, he kept asking for mod for so long, so I eventually just had to give in and give it to him, even though he probably didn't deserve it. Because, like, yeah. Go. The SW bot is mod. I think something quite underrated. A lot of people talk about how getting 2 plates that are stacked on top of each other, find them hard to get apart. Something quite underrated is how difficult it is to get a 2x2 dish off of a jumper tile. This is unbelievably difficult. So if you want a challenge at home, put those together and try and take them apart. There we go. It was a bargain, had to do it. How much does it cost? No, he's just joking. I would never pay to get mods. To pay to get a mod here, unless you want to. I'm joking, of course. I'll give you a shout out on my Instagram. Yeah, that was it. There we go. I found a good tactic to do it, which is basically use the understud of a different piece, and that usually can stress it enough to pull it off. Now, Coconut, if you really did buy it, we would have seen the haul videos about it. Of course. And today's haul, I got a mod to the Not That Sam Smith channel. Believe me, no one's putting that in a haul video. I'll pay you with a 2x4 Lego plate. Oh, I've got to say that's a depending on the color of the 2x4 plate. You've got me interested. Nah, I'm just kidding. TBC with the kill shot. Exactly. Where's that going on there? Welcome FN_0705-CC-2224. Welcome to the stream. Curious to know where you got that username from, but you never know. Pink. See, we've got an issue there. I've already got a lot of those. Every dunk has an assist, Coconut. Nice. Welcome 50/50 TV to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Seems like a relaxed stream. It was quite a relaxed stream until someone got involved. I don't know why I keep making fun of SW for no reason, but hopefully he doesn't mind too much. I am, thank you. Thank you very much. It's a long story. Okay, nice. I imagine each individual letter's got its own backstory to it. God, that's something I definitely need. A haircut. Especially on the fringe. Way too long. Kaminan. Okay. Everybody gets it eventually. It's just SW's time today. Yeah, I think in fairness, I give it to SW more than to anyone else. But I think he likes it enough. TBC, do they call me Kyrie? So that makes sense. I'm trying to sort these out by color. Yeah. So as I said, by the end of the week, hopefully, the announcement for the next mock should be up. Because I have filmed most of it. So it should be pretty good. I feel like I deserve it sometimes. Well, there you go. See, now I don't need to feel bad about it. I'm just kidding. Average Onion Bro, welcome to the stream. Where do you get all of those pieces? That's a good question. It's mainly a mixture of stuff. A lot of it is just from sets which I didn't want built anymore and just wanted the pieces from. Besides that, a heavy amount of it is from Bricklink or the Pick-a-Brick Wall, or that's the main place I tend to buy them, really. Sam, grow your hair as long as TBC so we can have 2 greasy hair YouTubers. Oh no, I'd never want to stoop to that level of being a greasy hair YouTuber. Coconut, we said it was SW's time today. That's funny. I give it out too sometimes. I have to sit back and take it. Yeah, that's fair enough. SW's just trying to hide it. That's true. Drop test it. Oh God. As if it couldn't get any worse. Look who's just rocked up. I'm just joking, of course. Welcome, Planet Tech, to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. And I prefer going for TBC. Try me coconut. Nice. SW's going through his depression arc. Well, hopefully not. Hopefully not. Again, it's only just for fun. Sit test it. If I were to sit test that, I don't think I'd be able to walk again if I were to sit on that. Yeah, I don't think sitting on that would be. And also, I'm probably so good of a builder that if I were to sit on top of it, it would just stay perfectly level. Because I'm just that intelligent at building that it wouldn't even move. SW, we can make fun of his Lego armies because he doesn't have any. Oh, dang. All the zingers this past month have been about my hair, Coconut. You need to move on. Hey, if you find a good enough target, you can stick with it and it'll still be funny. No matter how long it takes. Bath test it. What does that even mean? Well, I'm guessing I know what it means is by putting it in a bath. But I don't think it'll float. I'll let you know that. That's true, Coconut, or is mocked with amazing original ideas like Like, SW, I don't think you should be judging other people for having an idea to make a Hoth mod. Just saying. Planet. All right. If Tet's gonna type it. There we go. Now, 90% of the chat will not understand why I put that in there, but to those that do, there you go. That's meant to be Theed. SW stands for Sad Wookie. And welcome Gecko to the stream. Good to see you, man. It's been too long. Yay, after much struggle, I found a new technically legal streaming site to watch episode 3. Technically legal. Okay. I won't tell. Yes. I don't need to be lectured by SW about not being original. He just needs to look at his own content. Ouch. Dang. Yeah, I think in terms of original content, TBC does better than mostly everyone else. Do you want me to? Yeah, you know what? I might just keep that on the screen just for a little bit. Just my own comment. Just keep that up. Just for a little bit, you know. Text, Sam's still nowhere near advanced enough that he's still using StreamYard. Oh God! Oh, the pain. Yeah, you're entirely right. The other one is just way too. I downloaded the other one, but it was just so unbelievably confusing. If it takes me more than 10 minutes to set up a stream, there's issues. TBF, I can't argue with that. Oh no, this is veering closer and closer to those old Wednesday night roast streams. But those were the best streams, so we can't complain. Love the new mock, by the way, Sam. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad you liked it. The people voting didn't, but we went on enough about that earlier on in the stream, so we won't bring it up again. Is SW in the tub the Lego content creator version of The Eagle Has Landed? No, SW in the tub is I don't know how to explain it. Coconut getting flashbacks to crying all night after those. Indeed. Oh, some of these have clips on them, some of them don't. There we go. On that note, my ego is sufficiently bruised. I'm a head out. Okay, I will see you later, SW. Hopefully you have a good... Hopefully you don't feel too bad about it, but I will see you tomorrow on stream. Hopefully, if you still want to show up. Anyway, if he's going, they'll probably hide that then to not make it too weird. TBC, no need to flashback. I just need to think about last night. Fellas, it's nice you're enthusiastic. Just try not to spam. Who's spamming? I don't think there's too many spam. There's nothing too bad spamming that I can see. Fella, do you know any building advice for future reference? Building advice. That's quite broad. I'd say general building advice. Don't try and make sure that every single part of your build is perfect before moving on. Or no, actually don't. That's not my advice. That is advice, but I'd say a good part of advice is to plan ahead. Like when I was building Kamino, I didn't plan as much as I'd wanted to in hindsight. Like just little things like giving myself enough room to flick on the switch to turn the lights on without me having to spend 20 minutes disassembling the mock and then putting it back together again. Just the little things like that. The irony is SW is going to is actually leaving to have a bath. Of course it is, Tech. You might be back later. If not, see you tomorrow. I'll see you then. Thank you very much. Hit UK hit test. Is that just to punch the mock and see how well it does? That was the reminder you needed. Nice. Welcome, Gbert, to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well today. Put that down there. You plan ahead like the Disney Star Wars trilogy. Bang! Nice one. We need the... What is the bath test? It literally has lights and an electricity box in it. If I put that in a bath, it's not coming back. And also, there's stickers on it. Bad things would arise if I were to put that in a bath. And that's just... Yeah. Yeah, I'm not too bad. I'm doing quite well, thank you very much. I'm glad to be back on the large-scale mock building grind. Or, well, I will be. I'm excited about it. Kick Kamino. I don't know if I can... I think I'd hurt my foot more than it hurt Kamino in that case. If I were to actually try and kick Kamino. I wonder if Kamino floats. A lot of people have been wondering that. But don't forget, in universe, actual Kamino does not float. It sits on top of podiums. So technically, if it sinks, it would be more accurate. If I'm being honest. Your 30-minute mock was class. Well, thank you very much. If only the people voting thought the same. No, I'm just kidding. I'm definitely over that now. Definitely not. Any hints to what it will be? I've already said it will be Imperial. And I've been teasing it for a very, very long time. I've actually said what it is multiple times. Technically I've built one of the main centerpieces to it already, so that should be quite exciting. Punt that John. I don't even know what that means. Yeah. Jam. What's the jam test? Are you excited for Rich Boys J's Kamino? I am, because I think it'll be a really good mock. It will definitely be better than this. I keep talking about videos I plan to make instead of actually uploading them. But a video that I do want to make is top 10 things I would have changed about my Kamino mock. I think his will be because if you look at this, you may notice there's a significant issue with it. Is that it is not round, and it should be round. I think his will be a lot more round than mine will be. So I am excited for it. I'm happy that he's doing it now and not when I was doing it at the same time. So I am excited to see it. Sucks to have your mock challenge done dirty, isn't it, Sam? You would know. It's Morak, gents. He openly says it on every stream but his own. Yeah, you know, yes, but I'll still put up like a big hyped up video saying, like a big question mark saying my next mock series, and do a premiere in the video and everything. But it's Morak. Everybody knows that. Put Kamino in a Hawaiian shirt. If it had arms, maybe. Just chuck a jam jar at it. What does that mean? Why would I do that? You know, sometimes I just think some of you want to see some pure destruction. I would know. You're so right. Yeah. Would you have made it past the sit test? What, the 501st mock challenge? You know it wouldn't. Well, actually, I think it would have just splayed its legs out and then sit perfectly flat. Depends on the weight of person who was sitting on it. I'll say that. My mock Lego Avengers Tower withstood the jam test. The glass didn't. Nice one. Well, now you have to sound there's no other way. Of course, Kamino ended in destruction. Of course. I guess we can spoil it now. The show came out months ago. But I said before how overjoyed I was when in the last episode of The Bad Batch, Kamino just got entirely wiped. It just got wrecked. Because I was terrified there would be a large action sequence there consisting of a lot of Phase 2 clones. Because I would therefore have to buy a lot of Phase 2 clones. And at the time especially, I did not have the funds to buy all of those clones. Now I probably could do. But yeah. Well, a slowly destruction test. There, now someone's got an idea. Of course, Kamino and destruction. Yeah, some people want to watch the world burn. Some people just want to watch my sanity burn, as I have to pick up the pieces of that, literally. Yummy destruction. I don't think that build survived the look test. Oh, come on. Thanks. I think that's fair enough. Lego A. Sam has recently come into a large sum of money, guys. He does have the funds to buy Phase 2 clones. Yes, I have enough money to buy a Phase 2 clone. Multiple? We'll never know. Yeah. Sam, can you make a tutorial on that custom speeder for the 2021 Advent calendar? If I can find it, then maybe, but I'm not entirely sure where that build is at the minute. I think it might be at my other room. But yeah. Sam won the Euro Millions. Yeah, and that's what I spent all the money on. Plain white, Phase 2. Let's go. I actually found a good deal on that on eBay the other day, and I was asleep when the auction ended. Good for me, right? Let's pull out these other legs and break them apart too. Probably should have done them all at the same time, but never mind. Blobby McFlobby, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Sit on the gunship to break it. Not sure if that's how it works, but you know. I can't think of a better way to spend your winnings. The Brick Council, is there any home remedies for army building disease decrease? I did get a lucky misprint the other day. In fact, I can show you it. So look over here. You can see here's something to annoy all the Americans. I bought 4 of the clone accessory packs so far. Here's all the figures. You can definitely see there at the front. The helmet on the far left on your screen has a couple of issues with it. Hold it straighter for you. There you go. You can definitely see that it's shifted down. No idea what I'm going to do with it yet, but, you know, just there to... I'll just leave them there, again, to flex. Even though you can hardly see what they are from this far away. Has there been news yet on when that is actually coming out in America? Or not? You just bought one, should have got more. Yeah, that's one more than most of the world. That's pretty good going. SW, I heard, got 8 of them. Look at him taking it away from the children. How could he? I can't make... Sam, you can't make fun of them when they're not even here. Massive flex by Sam. Tell me about it. SW is a child. What? I'm pretty... He is older than me, so I'd say it's fair game. Children lost though. Oh, I get why you say it's a child, because he was taking away from the children, but he is a child, so it's fine. Cool. There's not Sam. The Brick Quiz made a video about it yesterday. Yeah, I saw that. I'm pretty sure the message was just they'll come out at some point, which is very useful. Thank you, TBC, for the... Is that meant to say advice or evidence? Jam test the misprint clone. See, I don't think that's going to help it particularly, if I'm completely honest with you. I'll be honest. Just said the same sentence twice. Nice one, Sam. Yeah. I did like this Trident droid. It was just so unsturdy that I just... If it did hold better together, I probably would have kept it built just for mocks and stuff. But as it is, I just need to... By breaking it apart means it won't break on... Break the build apart before it breaks on you. That's the message of today's stream. Although this did break on me many a time. Usually off stream, sometimes on stream, sometimes in the updates. I remember on literally the last update before the finale, it fell off the top of the building and killed about 2 of the platforms at least, a couple of the bridges, and a bunch of clones. Lots of fun. Do you know what to do with loads of the same piece? Having loads of the same piece can actually be really fun and interesting, although it is depending on what the piece is. Like, if you look at a set like the Ninjago City sets, for example, they often, like, this is a bit of a meme sometimes, but you can make some fun roof techniques out of just random pieces. Like, if you look at, like, Ninjago City, I'm pretty sure they've got a roof made out of cleavers or video game controllers. Pieces you wouldn't expect to use, but actually turn out looking quite good. So that's just something you can do quite a lot, generally, if you've got a lot of the same piece. Try and make it look like something it isn't. That would be my advice on that one. Hopefully that was good. I can't quite work out if it was or not. If it made sense. Illegal building techniques. Oh, who doesn't love a good illegal building technique? This thing had a fair few of those. Let me tell you. Okay, I'll jam test my Technic Rally car. I personally wouldn't advise you to do that, but you can do whatever you want with your own collection. Clip that, Sam's cancelled. Oh no, you used an illegal building technique. That's it. Delete the channel. Shut it all down. Of course, naturally. Would you rather have unlimited bacon but no Lego, or unlimited Lego but no? Would you rather? Let's read your question again. Would you rather have unlimited bacon but no Lego, or Lego unlimited what? Would you rather have unlimited bacon but no Lego, or Lego unlimited Lego but no Lego? So I can either have unlimited bacon or nothing. I'll go with the bacon in that case. I'm guessing the question was meant to be written differently, but take advantage where you can. Yes, the jam test is popular now. The jam jar broke and jam is all over my desk. Oh, wow, what a surprise. I really thought it was going to work. If I were to actually chuck a jam jar at it, I think the jam jar would hold together, but it would just snap the pieces. Sam, what he's asking is, would you rather want unlimited bacon but no Lego, or unlimited Lego with no Lego? Yeah, I'll take the bacon in that case. So it's nothing or unlimited bacon. Cool. Put Kamino in the jam jar. I'm not sure if you think jam jars are really big or if you think Kamino is quite small, but I'm going to say that's probably a bit of a tight fit and might not work. That's just me. Maybe some jammed up shallots. What? But then no Lego. Okay. Wait, so it's actually a double negative. So it's but no Lego. So if I'm having no Lego, actually I'm having Lego. So in that case, I'll take the Lego. It's just, the build's okay, it's just covered in jam. Right. And I'm pretty sure those sets have got quite a lot of stickers on them, so enjoy those. Pickle charters. Sometimes you guys are just, what's the word? Oh yeah, absolutely insane. Yeah, just actually no words for that one. Let's break these apart. Sam, would you rather jam with bits or jam with no bits? I don't think I've ever seen a jam. Oh no, I think I do know what you mean. I don't mind it with bits, controversially enough. Sam, would you rather have unlimited TBC streams and no 591st battle packs, or unlimited battle packs and no TBC streams? Oh, now. Here's a tough one. First, I need to look up what the 591st is, because off the top, let me actually look that up quickly, and see if they do actually exist. Because you never know, they could be great or they could be terrible, and that make my decision a little bit easier. You know, or it might make it even more difficult. We'll just have to wait and see. 591st. 591 clone. Jeez. Okay, I don't think the 591st exists because it's not showing up. And in that case, I'll take the 591st battle packs. Bits with juice or juice with pickle or I don't even know what you're saying now. I am Jam Man. I am Jam Bomb. You guys are just. You sure are something. Damn. Jam or pickle? Jam every day. Pickle is one of the most disgusting food stuff I've ever even had the disgust of looking at in my life. Never mind even like even before it going anywhere near my mouth. Just the look of them is horrific. Jam every day over pickles. Honestly, can't blame him for that choice. I would too. There we go. Even though the Clone Legion doesn't exist. deep right. Let's put these down. But yeah, as I said, no idea how long we're going to go for tonight. We're an hour and 20 in so far. So we'll keep going for now. They go there. I'm happy that breaking apart Lego takes much quicker than it does to build it. I mean, that sounds obvious, but like, if I spent as much time breaking Lego as I did building it, I don't think I'd even bother building it. Uh-oh, Sam, your Discord mod duties are calling. You know, mate, it's literally your Discord that's giving me the notifications. Even though I do not use Discord at all. I've just got I've got notifications to a couple of them, so I can just see something every now and again, just so I'm not completely out of the loop. It's funny you pointed that out. Just realized I was watching the stream like 2 minutes back. Hashtag fool. No worries. There we go. That goes into there. Fan theory, he actually is that Sam Smith. That would be a fun theory. Well, technically, I actually am Sam Smith, but I'm not. But I am not that Sam Smith. Hence the name. I'm trying to see if all my dark orange is even going to fit in this box anymore. Here's basically my little Geonosius box, which is all of my medium nougat and dark orange pieces in it. So if I ever do need to build a mock of that, this is the tub I go directly to. It's not even sorted beyond that, it's just all the colors. Do a randomized mock, and by that I mean go on one of those wheel websites, put a crap ton of pieces, and then spin it. That could actually be quite a fun video idea. If I try and build a mock that every 10th piece is chosen by a wheel, and then I get people to put pieces in, so it's just gonna be like random stuff. That could actually turn into something quite fun. Like I'll take that one and put it in the ideas bank, because that could actually be quite fun. The name makes so much more sense now. Thank you so much for clearing that up for us. Thank you very much. Yeah, it was quite difficult to understand. I know, but like I'm glad that everyone's got that on now. Welcome, Key Motions, to the stream. It has been a while, but thank you very much for joining. To be fair, it's been a while since I've actually streamed it. It's been over a month, so I'm glad to be back. Hopefully, a little bit more regularly. I think I'm probably going to pick Thursday nights as the night I stream for the next, because I will be bringing back weekly streams for the next build series, and I'm probably going to pick Thursday to do those on, because I don't think too many people are streaming then, or at least people that I talk to the most are not streaming then. So I think Thursday is going to be the best day for that. Would you rather jam with rice or jam with carrots? Which would you prefer me to answer that question with? Ooh, regular Sam Smith streams. Yeah, because I think when you first found my channel tech, I was getting towards the end of Kamino, which was the end of my weekly streams for that. So yeah, I think Thursday night's probably going to be the night for me to do those. Sorry, squeaky chair's back. Don't forget in this room the squeaky chair's back, as I try and turn and put all of these round pieces around here without dropping too many on the floor, leaving myself more stuff to clean up later. Well, let's go. Okay, so where do these go? These have got their own little tub. Eating jam now. Enjoy. Now, where did I put those pieces? No. Yes. Second drawer. I got lucky with that one. They'll go in there. I've said this many times before, but my sorting system is the worst thing that actually exists. I don't think anyone else has a worse sorting system than me. It's actually abysmal. Sorry, those ones go in there. These ones go over there. With a spoon, I'm a monster. 4.5k subs. Oh yeah, thank you so much for allowing me to hit that milestone recently. I think when we get to 5, it's been a while since I run a good old mock contest. I think I've only actually ever run one of these on the channel, so I might do a good old 5k mock contest when that comes around, if that comes around. Hopefully it does. Yeah, I think the first stream I properly engaged in was the Water Studs one. I lurked in a few others, I think. Nice one, yeah. That was a fun stream. I remember getting just very tired during that one. Oh no! I just realized I've got to take those apart now. Oh, that will be fun. Oh, cannot wait for that. for that to come back. Alright, let's take apart more of this stuff. We've got more podiums. Let's work on those. Let's take these apart next. Can I win the contest? Thanks. You know, if you enter that if you enter that Republic fighter tank, you could well be in with a shot. Let me tell you, because that's some mock. If you build a jam mock, you never know. Hi, I just wanted to stop by. Welcome, Elias Marshall. Good to see you. You missed stuff. Fill me in. I'm not sure what you missed. We've just been talking about. Oh, what have we been talking about? Well, there's jam, but besides that, that's surely not a good sign if you can't remember. If I can't remember anything else. Let's pull these out. You're gonna put my fighter tank walking jam. You go for it, Planet Tech. You go for it. Yeah, oh, everyone in the chat's going on about jam now. Love to see it. This reminds me of the old streaming days. If any of you remember it, I think some of you might remember it, but there was it was well over a year ago now, where there was a point where every single one of my streams, someone would get attached to just something weird, and it would end up being the topic of discussion for the entire stream every single week, and it was always just nothing. It was never anything to do with Lego. We just would not stop talking about it for a good 2 hours or so, week in, week out. Those were the days. Why is jam so over? I'm watching your stream, clearing the mess I made with the jam. I still can't tell if you actually did that or if you're just kidding. At the beginning, I thought you were just joking, but I have begun to start to believe you, which is quite worrying, I'll be honest. A jam mock would be trans red studs in a jam jar. Yeah, it wouldn't be too difficult to make a jam mock if you really tried. Oh, the good old days. Exactly. Good is an interesting word to put in front of it, but they certainly were something. Let's actually try and break these apart now. Break those down, put those over there. Make a mock of Lego out of jam. See, now this is precisely what I meant about off-topic discussions. Jam Jar Jar Binks. Just call it Jam Jam Binks, and then we can go. We'll put that in mind. Yeah. What do you think about the Book of Boba Fett so far? Good question, Key Creations. I think, well, we'll start with episode 1. Episode 1 was, I'd say, standard, generally speaking. I wasn't a big fan of how much it relied on flashbacks, although I thought the Sarlacc scene was quite cool. But besides that, it didn't excite me as much as I wanted it to. The second episode was definitely an improvement. The flashbacks I didn't mind as much, even though I was starting to get a little bit over the Tuscans, if you know what I mean. They felt a little bit repetitive to me, at least. And then episode 3, no spoilers in the chat, guys. if you weren't here earlier, we're not spoiling that episode just yet. I'd say it's probably... trying to think where I'd rank it. I'd probably put it on the same level as episode 1. I don't want to say too much. As I mentioned earlier, Tech Planet, who may or may not still be in the chat, I think he is. I will be on his channel tomorrow evening at 11 o'clock UK time to discuss the show, that episode in particular. Full spoilers, everything. And I can give you my full thoughts on it. But though that's just my non-spoiler thoughts for now. Still here. There you go. Yeah. I said earlier it's got my favorite scene in the show so far, but it's probably also got some of my least favorite scenes as well. So it's a fair in between for me. Trying to read a chat that doesn't have the word jam in it. White pudding or black pudding? Don't think many people know what white pudding is. I know it as a Scottish thing, but yeah, I'd say I do prefer black pudding generally though. I don't have it that often actually, because I couldn't even give you a fair read on it. Don't know why that question came up. I've been busy this past half hour treating my guitar like a bass. Well, nice one, Tuscan Productions. Why did I say Tuscan Productions? Just Tuscan. Sometimes that's the second time tonight I've just added the word Productions to someone's name, just on impulse. But welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. The answer is yeah. Welcome Axie Joy to the stream. Just hopped onto Arsta's stream. He says he doesn't really play with his Legos anymore. Those per sets. I mean, if you when you finish a Lego set, if you do not give it at least one, at minimum one good swoosh, why did you even buy it? Genuinely, why did you even buy it? Let's try and find a set around me just now. Can't see a set. Well, I've got that. You know what? Because you guys are so nice. Oh, that's not good. There goes the light. Because you guys are so nice. Oh, it's got caught in my chair. That's why. Because you guys are so nice and have come to the live stream, I might give you. It's not a swoosh, because this vehicle in universe does not swoosh. But I'll give you a sneak peek at something. If I break it now, if it breaks now, the stream's gonna end. because I will cry. Give me 2 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. I say that as if any lady watches this. Right, that piece is just going to stay off for now because we're not going to deal with it. Would you like to see a little? I'll give you a little drive-by swoosh. Oh, what was that? Perhaps another very obvious tease of what's coming very soon. Perhaps this weekend. Ooh. That's a bit concerning. Low key want to see Sam cry. You will see me cry if you win the bet when we go to London Brook Festival, because you won't. But yeah, that's cool. That's funny. The only time I've ever seen a man cry is when his Lego set breaks. Yeah. You didn't see it. Oh, you'll just have to wait then. I can't give 2 sneak peeks. Mate, you're not right. Okay, let's do a quick bet in the chat. Right. When you're building a Lego set, type 1 if you build your figures as it comes up in the instruction manual. Like, say, bag 1's got this figure, you build that figure when you're building bag 1. But when bag 3's got a figure, you build that figure during bag 3. If you do that, press 1 and put it in the chat. If you're an absolute psychopath and you wait until the end of once you've built the entire set, that's when you choose to build your figures. The ones which have just been sat there looking sad in a pile the entire build process. If you wait till the end to build your minifigures, press 2. Take it away. Because this loony called Tech Planet takes option 2. And I just don't get it. Oh, what's this spam? I think we need to get modded here. Okay, everyone, you just need to type it once. Wow, that swooshed by at a blinding pace. I had no idea. Nice. Tech had a lot of bottled up emotions and it's projecting them on his entertainment. This is a biased forum. That's funny. I just tried to incorporate the fig parts into the actual build, so I don't even build them. There's option 3 for you there. Bro, I opened all the bags, mixed them, and then tried to build the figures first. That sounds fun. 2, you had me at psychopath. Oh no. Here goes the chat. Right, okay. We've got 1. We've got a couple of 2s from Tech, but they don't count. 1.5. Yeah. I think Tech, you've been outnumbered there. But we'll find out the truth next month. That's just a weird thing to do. I think it's been proven. Yeah, but London Brook Festival will be full of civilized AFOLs. Are you calling my chat uncivilized, Tech? Wow. Look at this guy. TBC, our bet is that if when we go to the convention, if more people agree with Tech, me and SW have to buy him dinner. But if more people agree with us, the obvious choice, then he has to buy us dinner. It's an easy win. Easy win. Easiest bet of my life. I'm not saying it, I'm implying it. So uncivilized. That's funny. I just finished episode 3. I feel like there was a lot of cliches in the score, in the chase. Yeah, I know what you mean. You missed a little bit, British Waffle Productions. We've been talking a lot about Jam, and then Tex just called my entire viewer base uncivilized. So, yeah, I think he's in a bit of trouble for that. I hope they have a good Happy Meal toy next month for you. That's the reason to play with. Oh, I bet they will. And hopefully they'll have some napkins as well that you can cry into. So does Tech get like 2 dinners if he wins because he's going against both of you? We haven't actually worked out yet, but I think it's very obvious what the result's going to be anyway, so we don't even need to bother working that out. Because we will absolutely win the bet. I'm probably too confident in it, but I will be absolutely gobsmacked if we lose it. I'm not going to eat all weekend and coconut and then stick it to them. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. More filler brick, lovely. 5-course banquet. Okay. That's all going to the same place. That's just that. Nice, that's the way to do it. Which LEGO Star Wars set is the best value? Depends how you mean value. Do you mean like the most minifigures for the amount of money you're paying? In that case, you're probably going to want to be looking at something like the Mandalorian Battle Pack, or just generally a really nicely priced set. Then you'd go like the Mandalorian Starfighter before its price was increased. So I guess you can't pick that one now. The ones on sale, yeah, pretty much. That's where you're going to find your best value. Do you separate your filler into 2x2? Oh, Tech, you're about to lose your mind in a second. Do you separate your filler into 2x2s, 2x3s, 2x4s, or just chuck it all in together? Tech, I welcome you to my filler bag. So that's got 1x1s, 1x2s, 2x2s, 2x4s, 2x6s, large windows, my Duplo, which I don't have a lot of, but I just use it for filler. Any like piece that's like that's in it. I know no idea what to use that for. Pieces that are so disgusting in its quality that they look like this. That's filler. The F is the sunshine thing. You mean this beauty? This is my favorite brick, if you didn't already know. It's just got a lovely, nice, sunny disposition about it. Christ. Yeah, I'm a great sorter. Did I mention I'm not a big fan of sorting? Yeah, that is one way to do it. That's basically what I just used for. It's just filler, so I don't consider it particularly important to me. Looks like he has a bag of Lego for his kid. It looks like it's for children, yeah. Because most of that stuff is secondhand. You sort yours by color. I don't sort my filler by color. I don't like one buys. I will sort those out separately. They go, but like the bulk of it goes straight in there. Because I can't believe you have 1x1s in the same as 2x4s. Oh no, I don't have 1x1s in there. My 1x1s that are like fillery would better fit into something like I I don't know. Do you want something like this? Like that's got more 1x1s in it. This is another. Did I mention earlier that I've got the worst sorting system on the planet? I could understand 1x1s, and then that's basically what it is. Yeah, I think I just misspoke when I was saying that before. The bag is his kid. Yeah. Mike and Marin, I don't know where you're coming from with that. Yeah. New subject, red 1x1 stupid. What one? Why? Oh, new subject, red 1x1 stud. Oh, right, Jam. Yeah, I get it. Very funny. Very unique. Nice one. I've built this so well, I can't even take it apart. Would you believe it? I'm just that good. Imagine how quickly and how often Sam could build mocks if he had a decently respectable sorting system. Oh, the next mock would be done it would have been done months ago if I had some form of good sorting system. Yeah. I look at people with all their like little individual little drawers where everything's meticulously sorted, and I go, nah, not for me. I feel like we can't call us a sorting system after seeing that. I don't know what you mean. It's just simply so well done. Yeah. I try like, oh, here's another one. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get this drawer out because it's so stuffed. No, I won't get that one. I'll get this one. This is the drawer which I just call Star Wars Grieveling drawer. It's this. It's such a mess. It's basically all of my clips and bars and different little hinges and just different things to make Star Wars look interesting. Yeah, that's like, have fun trying to find a certain piece in there. You'll be there for a month. Yeah, I somehow can build good things out of it. I know. I don't get it either. Dub rub in the tub. I jam tested Lego Star Wars set in a Space Jam. Nice. This makes me look so organized. See, I like to make people feel better about their own sorting systems by making mine purposefully, I say purposefully, bad. More like putting stuff anywhere. Yeah. Moment of silence for Kamino and Rip Kamino. Thank you very much, Bethel Tuna. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah. I'm thinking that this thing's probably going to stay around for tonight, as I'm currently getting rid of the platforms and things like that just now. Just had to be done at the end of the day. But that does mean that bigger and better things are coming. And I do mean bigger, and hopefully I do mean better. Definitely bigger, though. Because if you saw the thing when it was on the stream for 3 seconds earlier, it's bigger than it looks. I think it's 70 studs long or something ridiculous like that. So almost 2 gray base plates. Like a gray base plate and a half long. So and the mock needs to be much bigger than that. So minimum 3 gray base plates, probably 4 though. I'm trying to figure out what to build next for Lego mock. Any ideas? See, I always find this quite difficult to answer because I never have enough ideas myself. 8080 ATSD. Yeah, building a vehicle is always quite fun. Sam, you should put the first jam. You should put the jam on the screen. I don't think I'm going to put jam on my screen. Thank you very much. Because believe it or not, I quite like my computer working. Curse, Sun, Duplo, Abomination, 1x1, Red Stud. Where did I put the block? Did I put it back in the bag? I did. There you go. Just for you. We'll just keep that just right there. Just so it's always in frame. And so you can always have a good look at it. No, the first jam test comment. Probably not a jam jar. Yeah, probably not. That's fine. I don't blame you. There are somewhat better options. They go together. They come apart. I don't know what you're talking about now. Why is this sort of context? Oh, believe me, British Wealth Productions. I'm running the stream and I still don't know how this started. I have no idea where the jam stuff began. It just one minute it was gone, the next it arrived, and boy did it arrive. I always quite enjoyed building one of these. I thought it was a very big, like I thought I spent a ton of money when I bought like 200 of this curved piece in dark bluish grey off of Bricks and Pieces. That was before I bought all of the 1x1s, so that felt like a really hefty investment there. That's still something that I've got no idea what I'm going to do with. Where am I putting all of those trans light blue 1x1s? I don't know if people like no idea what to do with them. Sit test the jam in the bath. No, not my type of content, if I'll be honest. I know that does appeal to a certain audience. But I don't think it's a Lego audience, at least hopefully. Hopefully not. Will you ever do a collab with another Lego YouTuber? How do you mean by collab? Do you mean like a collab on a stream? Or how do you mean? Because I have done stream collabs before, and I'll be doing one tomorrow. But in terms of actually like, how do you mean by collab? Right, dude, gotta bounce. Have a good stream and see you tomorrow. Like the stream, people. Tech, I did not say that. But yes, thank you very much, Tech, for coming along, and I will see you tomorrow. Honestly, you leave for half an hour to watch not as bad as everyone says episode of Boba Fett, and everything falls to chaos. Nice. I don't think the episode was bad. I just say it's probably my least favorite. It's definitely not bad. Yeah, I'm interested how you meant by that collab. Put those over there. there. Sometimes I can't, like, that felt like it was two thickness levels of plates when it wasn't. Like building part of a mock and the other person builds another part and then you put them together. I have done that a couple of times a long time ago, like over a year ago. But without saying anything, I have been recently approached about whether I'd want to do a collab with someone. Two other people, actually. I won't say who. I said yes. And then, so he said, and that was about it. So, in the future, potentially, there is likely to be, I'll say, but by the end of the year, because it's the beginning of January, I will probably have a collab with at least another YouTuber out. There you go. That's the least helpful answer I could have possibly given. There's more pieces wrapped up in Kamino than I thought, let me tell you. So I'm glad to be getting them all out so I can actually use them. Lego Boris Johnson minifig confirmed. What do you mean? All the news articles are Boris called to retire. Here are the next opponents to Barris. What, Barris Sophie? It is not just too good. There's another hint. Sam's glasses look like Lego pieces. Is that a compliment? I have no idea. Well, I've got to go. Have fun taking apart Kamino. Thank you very much for coming along. I'll see you later. 30-second mock. Whoa, that sounds like a tough challenge that I would probably be not very good at, if I'm honest. Jam, you guys with your jam comments is something else. Let me tell you. Like, I don't know where you get your ideas from. It's an observation. I thought I'd make a joke. Now I'm just interested to know. Like, I don't mind it. Just curious to know what pieces they look like. I could try and build some as a spare. If you got stuck in your chair, then you would be stuck in a jam. 50/50 TV, you have come out with some absolute bangers this stream. Let me tell you that for free. Let me tell you that. Let's pull those apart. Yeah. Thank you, my friend. No worries, dude. It's all good. It's all good. So funny. Pull this apart. Welcome WM Productions, who says quite funny. Rock mock. That sounds interesting. What would it? Bang! Rock mock. There you go. And who says I don't please the audience? No one said that. Just thought it sounded funny. Let's bring these back. Kia, Kia, as in the car company, Star Marks, the Lego mop builder. Not a clue how to spell it, but ya fella in charge of labor, right, is definitely gaining popularity. Well, thank you very much for the politics update. Yeah, politics ain't that a fun one, eh? Something that everyone loves to talk about. Dwayne Johnson mock now. Hello. Yeah. Oh, that's what. Oh, there you go. That rock needs to be quite buff. So there you go. There's my Dwayne Johnson mock. Twice the rock. See, that'll go into the filler one because that's way too discolored. Discolored stuff goes into the filler box. Them's the rules. That bowl is getting way too full. And there goes the light again. Please stay up. Why is that? It's now on camera, which isn't good. It's not even facing me. There we go. That's better, I think. Collaboration with Coconut Sam, maybe. Never say never. I'm into politics. I should be PM Waffle. I'm into politics as well, kind of. I just don't really like to talk about it on the Lego stream because it'll be a little bit polarizing. Although that versus Jam is a toss-up, let me tell you, in terms of which one is better. Have fun, Sam. I've got to go. It's fun. Also, people. It's fun being here, enjoying taking apart Kamino. Well, thank you very much, Average Onion Bro. I will see you later. Thanks for coming along. The power of the rock and the map of my hat. Woo! Okay, let's. You need to go in there. You need to. Do I have an empty pad cup anywhere? Really wish I had an empty pad cup right now. But I don't. Okay, that's fine. Fair point. It just came up in my YouTube recommendations. No worries, man. Do crabs think fish fly? That's a good question. I'm gonna guess no, because crabs can also go onto like sand, and I'm guessing they'd probably see that the fish don't really go above the water because they'd see birds there. I have no idea. What happened to your jam wrap? I have no idea what happened to your jam wrap. Did it get sticky? I don't know. Do the 8-axis test. That is like the political compass test, but with 4 sliders. I don't think I'm gonna do the 8-axis test on the Lego stream. I've done one before, and again, I'm not gonna share what the results was because again, Lego stream. Here's a question: is water wet? I had this debate many times with people in my college, and they were adamant that water was not wet, and water is wet. It's basic facts. It's basic facts. Jam test the sun piece. Now that's something I'd actually be willing to do. Okay. But no, water is absolutely wet. And if you say otherwise, you're a loony. At least that's my opinion, at least. I think 50-50 TV agrees. Don't know what I'm doing at the minute. Let's actually put the pieces away. That's the idea of a sorting stream. There's smart people. Water is not wet. It makes things wet. No. Let's take a fish, for example. If water is not wet, would you say a fish is more wet when it is in water or when it has been taken out of water? I would personally argue that it is wetter when it is in water. Therefore, the thing that it is in would have to be wet in order to make it wet. Hence, water is wet. I'd like to hear your argument against that point. It is actually scientifically correct that water is wet. There you go. Science agrees. Are you going to argue with science? Wait, if I make a jam mock, you have to jam test it. Of course you do. Water can also be dry. Can it? Taken out because it's wet compared to the dry. So you see a fish is wetter when it's taken out of the water than when it's dry, than when it's in the water. That doesn't make any sense though. It's not dry when it's underwater. Okay. If you were stood in a pool, your bottom half was underwater and your top half was out of water, you'd right, say, and then you went in the water and stood up. You'd say that your top half was wetter than the bottom half. Lunacy. Lunacy, I say. It would have to be wet to make things wet. Exactly. There's my point. Because things are wet in a relative sense. Bottom half is wet compared to the dry top half. I'm getting confused now. I'm losing my head. By the way, if you Americans, British Wealth Productions opinions do not represent the entire UK. Nice. Pull this out. Stick them in there. And those. Those will go in later. For instance, if I take a glass of water and pour some more water on top, does the water in the glass become wetter? No, because relativity. Okay. I don't know if you'd say it becomes more wet, but well, I'd say technically it does. Because if you've wetter, he said wetter. It would become more wetter. So I'd say both sections are wet. When put together, they don't become more wetter. They don't become wetter. It just becomes more wetness. This sounds so weird to say. Again, refer to my previous point of my streams just talking about things that are not related to Lego at all. Having a classic is water wet debate. Love to see it. Yeah, I do see your point. But I just say... I'm saying based on your logic, water then becomes wetter when you add water. No, I'd say that something... No, I do see what you say. I'm just trying to think. No, there is more surface area of wet. I'm 13 and I can tell you that. These are great tongue twisters. I'm losing it. I'm trying to figure out whose argument is whose. Where is... There we go. I need this back. Yeah. I can't say it's not a little bit confusing, if I'm honest. We'll just agree to disagree on that one. Is water alive? No. Not sure where that fits in. I don't think something needs to be alive to be wet. Because, like, you could throw a water balloon at a dead animal, it would still be... Where did that come from, Sam? You could throw a water balloon against something that is not wet, but it will then become wet even if it's dead. I don't know if that's what your point was. It almost definitely wasn't, but... Got a lot of tan as well. Should probably do something with that at some point. So, remember what your first big build series was? The Tan Planet. Or at least the Tan Structure Planet. Agree to disagree. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. It's an organism. Here we go. But yeah, agree to disagree on that one. And there we go. I think we probably will wrap it up there for tonight. Because I'm probably going to do a couple of streams breaking down Kamino. It was never going to be a 1 hour. But this was fun. So thank you to everyone who came along to the stream. As I said before, big announcement for the mock you already know is coming this weekend. And yeah, more videos to come soon. So thank you very much for joining. And I'll see you all later. Don't forget to like the stream if you enjoyed it. Very important. Bye, everyone.